Alright YouTube, I want to make a quick video because there seems to be this thing about people not believing that Akira Toriyama wanted to make Gohan the new hero. Where's the evidence? Well, I got you right now with the evidence. Hold up. Now, I keep saying this. I'm no genius in Dragon Ball, but I will say that I have the whole collection. I think I showed it before. This is one of them. I have the whole collection. So when I'm saying that something is stated here, I'm not making it up. Why would I? I'll look stupid saying that it's stated and it's not, and then you guys are not gonna trust me anymore, and I don't want that. Now, Akira never wrote as you can see, Akira always writes messages, like once you open the thing, as if you could see it clear here, because my freaking thing, this crap is always messing up. Now, as you could see, Akira always writes little messages. Talks about whether he felt bad, his head hurts or whatever, he has a toothache, or he broke his leg, whatever. That's what he writes. Now, in this one in particular, he writes, in this volume, Son Goku dies. I don't have that much sentiment for the characters that I draw, but I feel a bit sad about the death of a character that I've been drawing for almost 10 years. I tried to think of other scenarios for the story, but Goku dying was the best one. Sorry. That's what he says. Now, you tell me if that's not a message that Goku, or he planned on Goku not coming back. He didn't think about that. Why? Because in the first volume and in the second volume of Dragon Ball Z, he never writes any of those messages. And he died. Goku died. Why? Because he knew Goku was coming back. He just killed him off. Boom, he's dead, dramatic. Oh my god, first time he died, he's coming back. In this one, he does that. He writes that. He's like, that's it. Gohan was gonna take the new role. The second evidence this just will put the nail in the coffin. Literally, seriously. Volume 20 of Dragon Ball Z. 1 second here. Now here we got a little small Roshi. Hopefully you can see it. And Master Roshi there. Now you could just pause it right there, boom, and you could see that Master Roshi says, Dragon Ball isn't over yet. Sure, Goku's gone, but that kid of his will take his place. Now you tell me if that's not clear evidence that Akira wanted Gohan to take his place. Clear evidence. Why? Because Akira has stated before in his interviews that he does not plan ahead on Dragon Ball. He writes and just lets it flow. He writes whatever is on his mind. He doesn't plan ahead. So yeah, that moment in the beginning, of the Buu saga, yeah, he had Gohan. He thought of Gohan being the new hero. Otherwise, he would not done all of those things. It's been stated since forever Gohan will take his place. Gohan will take his place. And finally, boom, and it happens. You guys don't want to accept that, or some people don't want to accept that. Just accept it. That's what. We don't know. I won't say that I know exactly when Akira changed his mind and put Goku back. We do know there are some interviews out there that he changed his mind because he thought Goku, or he felt Goku was better suited for the role. He didn't feel that Gohan was, suited for that role. Like, he just didn't feel it. Then he put Goku back in. And we could, I don't know where he changed his mind. We could say, oh, before the tournament, after the tournament, or whatever. But we do know, we have little clues that it had to be around the time of Mystic Gohan, or after Mystic Gohan. Because why have all that trouble? Why try keeping Goku behind so much? And then out of nowhere, he just brings it in. In a snap, he brings Goku back in. Boom, you're alive. Go and fight. What? You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. So he had to changed his mind around that time, because all that thing that he had Goku do at the end of the day, it was for nothing. You know what I'm saying? If he always had that plan, like, come on, man. That's why the Bull Saga, everybody says, is so, you know, kind of weird, and not much of people like it. Which, again, I keep saying that it's my favorite saga. But you know, it's because just things happen so fast, and boom, 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 and all this, and just, you know, it's like so confusing. It's the saga with the most debates, obviously, all this confusion. So, you know, there you have it. Gohan originally was supposed to be the hero of the Buu saga, and Akira changed his mind. There's no arguing with that. And this was just a quick video I wanted to do, because in my next video I want to make a part 2 of the last video that I did of the limits in Dragon Ball. Most of you don't want to believe it. I understand that. You grew up with it, believing it. But here's the thing, guys. When we were young, we knew crap. We couldn't understand it well. We were, what, 9 years old? I started watching Dragon Ball, started watching it really closely, Dragon Ball Z, around 1999. I knew about it before. I've seen a couple things before, but they were in Japanese. I was a little dumbass kid. I didn't really care for it until I really got to see it closely, the episodes and all that, and all this, and that's when I got stuck on it. I was 9 years old. I'm 22 years old right now, and you telling me that I would not understand it better now? It's not about whether you grew up believing something. It's not about something like that. You're older now. You're more smarter now. You're more intelligent, meaning that you will be able to read these books more intelligently. You will be able to understand things that were a little bit more difficult to understand. And maybe you just wrote it, or you saw things before just to see them, and you know, you didn't really care so much if you didn't understand it. Now when you read it all over again, you will be able to understand everything, because you are older. You should be able to understand things more. So toss that away about how you grew up with it and all that. Just remove that and read the manga or watch the anime and see it with a new mind now. Everything fresh. Forget everything you learned, and let's just rewatch that again. Pay close attention to the story now. So yeah, next video is about part 2. I feel I have more clue. I didn't want to talk so much about it in the old things, but I have more evidence that I think I said before. But again, more evidence of there being a limit in Dragon Ball Z. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Remember this. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But you have to prove me wrong in order to change my mind. Because I'm not the smartest Dragon Ball Z fan out there. But this is what I believe are evidence to the limit in Dragon Ball Z. So, done.